Hello everybody, Ryan here with Product Impressions. I've been doing a lot with my whole desktop setup here. And now I get a chance to try out the new UltraGear 27GS93QE. Wonderful naming conventions that they have here, but it is a 27-inch gaming monitor, runs at a resolution of 1440 and refreshes at 240 hertz. So I'm going to get this thing set up. We'll see how it compares to the 4K Samsung Smart Monitor that I have as my main monitor. And yeah, it's, you know, different resolution, different refresh rate. At the very least, it is going to become the third monitor that I have. The box is blocking the other one that I have back here, but I have two vertical and one horizontal, and the two vertical ones are different sizes. So if nothing else, this will make the two vertical ones match. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this thing, get it set up, and see what we think. All right, everybody, I have been using this LG UltraGear 27-inch monitor for about a month now, and I must say, as soon as I connected this, I could tell the picture is so much better than on that 4K Samsung. I mean, the Samsung is fine. Even when I first got it, being a 4K monitor, but a smart monitor, it's kind of a jack of all trades because it's meant for essentially if you're living in a dorm. You don't want to have a TV and a big computer monitor. That's what that 34-inch 4K Samsung is good for. It gets, you can connect it to Netflix, you can do your work, but at the same time, the picture's not amazing, the sound's not amazing, blah, blah, blah. This one, on the other hand, the picture is phenomenal. It is incredibly sharp, looks way better than that 4K Samsung ever did. And I must say, the difference between the 60 hertz refresh rate that I can see on either side monitor and the 120 that I'm getting on the main monitor is quite amazing. I can move this around, everything moves fairly smoothly, you don't see a whole lot of jitteriness. Once I come over here, it starts getting very jittery. That is a little bit to the smoothing out a little. Yeah, memory issues going on with my computer at the moment, so it's a little bit more jittery there than it should be. But you can also see the difference in the vibrancy of the color. Like over here, it looks really washed out, but when I move it over onto the main monitor, you can actually really see the color. And it is just amazing the difference that 120 hertz refresh rate makes. I say that also coming from the perspective of I've never had 120 hertz refresh rate before, and it does make everything way smoother. This monitor goes up to 240 hertz. So if you're looking for something that is really going to be smooth, this is great. And the picture quality is great. The colors are great. I mean, this is a $600 to $800 monitor. So it is definitely, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, a mid-tier monitor. These other ones were definitely cheaper and are definitely older. But still, $600 to $800, that is nothing to sneeze at when it comes to monitors. Quite pricey from my perspective. But yeah, you're getting a really phenomenal monitor for that. And it also does have separate inputs. There's HDMI 1 and 2 in the back. It does also have additional USB hub plugged in back there. So I did connect the monitor to my little docking station back here so I can take advantage of the additional USB hubs. And it allows me to do things like this, such as currently the light bar is on. You can see it on my hand there. When I unplug my computer, it turns off. So that is a really nice aspect. I originally had the light bar set up along with these other lights in the back so I could have them all on and off at the same time. But it's also nice to be able to just have that turn off when I unplug my computer at the end of the night and not have to worry about accidentally leaving it on or anything like that. So yeah, all in all, I am really impressed with this. Getting this monitor prompted me to finally get rid of an old TV that's been hanging on the wall for, I don't know, a decade. Replace that with a better TV that had been sitting unused because I didn't want to deal with taking it down and swapping them out and all of that. But getting this monitor made me put the newer TV up on the wall. Better picture, better color, better sound. The 4K from Samsung became the bedroom TV, and now this is a more reasonable setup for my desk. And honestly, getting this has made me think I may need to replace these other two monitors. It would be nice to have both of them be 24-inch. They don't need to be as pricey as this, but it would be nice if they didn't look like crap in comparison. But yeah, hopefully this has been of some help to you. Oh, the only thing that I must say is somewhat frustrating with this monitor, being that it is meant for gaming. A lot of people, when they're playing games, they play for a long time. After this monitor, yep, there you can see image cleaning has not been completed. If this stays on for more than about 8 hours, possibly somewhere between 8 and 10 hours, I'm not sure exactly how long it takes, but all of a sudden you will get a message over basically the entire bottom third, or somewhere between a third and a half of the screen, saying that it needs to go through an image cleaning process and needs to shut off while it's doing that. I have never had that come up on a monitor before. I don't particularly notice a difference between when it does and does not do that, but when it gives you that message, the only option that you have is to say okay, and it will turn itself off. You can turn it back on again and keep going, which is fine. You'll get that little warning that the image cleaning has not fully taken place. But it was just weird. I've never seen that with a monitor before. I don't notice a difference when it does or does not get to do that. So just be aware that if you are using this for really extended periods of time, it is going to shut itself off at some point. That's probably not going to be an issue for a lot of people, but I use this same setup for both work and play. So my work computer is connected to this and I'm working for 8 hours a day. I unplug that and plug in my personal computer to, browse the internet, play some games, whatever the case may be. And eventually it's going to shut itself off before too long. So that is something to keep in mind, but otherwise I think this is a phenomenal monitor and I really enjoy having this. Like I said, it makes me think I need to replace some of the other ones that have been here for probably about 10 years, maybe more at this point. So yeah, hopefully this has been of some help to you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to answer whatever I can. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe. I will see you next time.